Taurus, hello my darlings, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 25th of July 2022, or just whenever you find me, that's okay too. So I'm going to pull out a card, first of all, from the Chakra Insight Oracle. You've had a card come out nice and quickly. Clearly you have two. One was hiding. Are you hiding anything, Taurus? Not likely. Your two cards from the Chakra Insight Oracle are money and emotions. Okay. And the words on here, I will just read them out for you. Finances, power, generosity, and abundance. And then emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. Okay. So this is really sort of already looks like we're in obviously seeing into those lower chakra energies. So that idea of feeling connected and centered and grounded, feeling secure. Okay, so the base chakra particularly is really about security and feeling grounded and supported. The emotions can sometimes sit into I do feel like that's meant to be kind of, that base chakra, that groundedness with those browns. But it can also lean into a little bit into the sacral chakra, even into the solar plexus as well. But we will take that into account in terms of the other messages that are coming through. So I'm looking for a card here from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck as well. No, nearly. Okay, the first couple were very expressive, not so much this one. Okay, I'm being asked to thumb through. Okay, you have Kali. Okay, interesting. You have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Okay, let's see how this does resonate for you. Because Kali's, she's pretty kick-ass, really. So yeah, as I said, we'll see how it does resonate with the rest of the reading. I'm going to get another card from the traditional Rider-Waite, which is going to sit in the middle here with this overall central theme. You do have the Hermit. Okay, so possibly, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I do want to shift those cards around. So I'm going to put Kali with the money card, and I'm going to put the Hermit with the emotions card. So what this can mean is that there may well be two separate energies going on for you at the moment. It could be because, this card is obviously, this reading is obviously a general reading. So for you, there might be one of these aspects that we're going to talk about is going to resonate, the other one not so much. So it's this idea of taking, what does resonate for you and leaving the other behind, because any one reading can't relate to every one person completely. So do bear that in mind. Thank you. The energy you're coming into the week with is the High Priestess. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Now, the main part of this reading I am getting from the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chrisanne. And as always, I have called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I do invite you to do the same, but you don't need to. It has been my intention that you will be connected in and divinely protected as well. Okay, what else have we got from my Taurus friends? One of these, thank you. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Didn't mean to cover up the beautiful pyramid on the bottom there. The next card out is going to be in the position of health, and this is health in terms of body, mind, and soul. Now I'm just getting, we've got three cards there, so you have the Judgment card. Okay, as I said, that's in the position of body, mind, and soul. Either of these? No? Okay. Next card out is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, keep going. The next card out we're looking for is in terms of career and finances. Now, I don't stick to the cards in their positions as hard and fast rules. They're just kind of guides. We do take it sort of as an overall, I guess, an overall reading. And if any of those particular positions are especially relevant, then we will look at them in more detail. Oh, we've got a card out there. I didn't even see it. You have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? As I said, this is in career and finances, which, you know, that's a lovely card to come out in career and finances because it is. It's about doing the work. It's about working on something that you love. And when you do that, it's not work, you know? You're working on something you're passionate about. Is it really work? Oh, and your last card, Taurus, has ended up on the floor. So let's see, what's that? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and that's the energy that we are taking out of the week. It's the energy taking us into the next week, the next month, the next year. Okay, so it's an energy that represents future possibilities for us. Okay, Taurus, I am going to just kind of zoom out, get a bit of an overall feel for what's going on for you. And then we will break it down in a little bit more detail. This Kali card is, you know, there's not a lot really supporting this message. Okay, so the message, I will read it again. So Kali is endings and beginnings, and the message on there is the old must be released so that the new can enter. Now, I don't feel like this is something that is currently going on for you. I do, however, feel like there are new beginnings. But I feel like the endings are not recent. So it feels like you've ended something some time ago, but it might be now that you're starting to open up into this new beginning. Now, there's a few other things that are coming through with this card. Bring it back up to the camera. We do have, you can see that third eye is opening for Kali there. Now, the first thing I want to bring in here is the energy coming in this week for you is the High Priestess energy. So this is about the veil thinning. This is about you connecting into that third eye, connecting into those intuitive wisdoms and those higher messages. So, you know, if you are so drawn, you know, you could, I need to be careful about how I word this. I don't want you to obviously call Kali in because that's, you know, she's a very strong energy. But if you may ask for guidance or signs or, you know, if you are drawn to work with Kali, as I said, it's a very strong energy. So it would be something that you would only kind of work with if you were confident and comfortable to work in that, with that energy, if you will. But there is definitely this idea of, so I feel like maybe this beginning is this beginning of opening up of this third eye and opening up this intuitive wisdom. And even this, the lotus flower in the hand here of Kali, you know, that we often think of the palm of the hand and the energy of Reiki that, you know, is transmitted, or any energy really transmitted through the palm of the hand. So it may well be that for some of my Taurus, that this might be some kind of new beginning for you in terms of spiritual awakening. And we do have, and I was going to get to this, but I might as well get to it now. We also have that Judgment card. So you've possibly heard the call to something that is, you know, something that's bigger than you, something that challenges you. So I do feel like those three cards are really sort of sitting together as a single message. And again, if we're looking at the coloring, you know, this High Priestess is that third eye color. The the lotus flower there is the same color that is represented in this Judgment card, okay, that sort of raspberry red orange card, and the indigo jacket of this raccoon there playing the trumpet. So certainly for some of my Taurus, there's this idea of new beginnings, but I'm still confident that whatever ending there was, it's not a recent ending, okay? I almost want to like get a big black marker and cross out endings, because I feel like it's just about beginnings. Okay. And also I do feel like whatever this new beginning is, so again, I do feel like it's an intuitive thing, but it may well be that it's something that you are even starting a new project. It could be something, a new study or a new business idea or so the Page of Pentacles, okay, so this is about new beginnings in terms of finances, resources. This is something that has the potential to grow, but the Page of Pentacles is still very young in their development. They are still very curious and excited, and in some ways too, they're a little inexperienced, okay, so they may have got the study under their belt, but maybe they don't have the hands-on practice. So in terms of this new beginning, it could be that you're actually starting to step out and starting to practice maybe some spiritual work, some intuitive work. And, as I said, that Page of Pentacles does indicate that could be something that could be, it's got the potential to have legs and bring in money for you. We've got, from that Page of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in that career and finance position as well. So as I said, this could well be something that you love, that you're passionate about, and you're working really hard on it. And, you're mastering your craft, okay? So again, as I said, that Page of Pentacles, they've got the skills, but they're not the master yet. So this is an invitation with the Eight of Pentacles to continue to work away and to master that craft. And eventually we get into the Knight of Pentacles, which is the energy taking you out of the week and into the future. And this is an energy that does say that good fortunes are coming in for you, okay? This abundance will be coming in for you. And, the Knight of Pentacles he's a slow mover. He's walking that horse. He's not riding it. So it's coming to you slowly, but nothing good will, well, I shouldn't say that, because some good things can happen quickly, but sometimes, particularly in terms of, if you're mastering a craft per se, it does take practice, and you can't expect to be rewarded overnight. Again, I want to take that back. You can expect to be rewarded overnight, but it's still, it's that idea of the, is it 10,000 hours or something like that? I think it's 10,000 hours that you have to kind of put in to be a master of something. So it does look like this kind of progression through there. And I will come back straight into this money card as well. So this card that's sitting in your overall theme. So finances, power, generosity, and abundance. So again, that's sitting with that Kali card, that new beginning. And so this new beginning for you is something that you are spiritually aligned to, that is going to bring you financial abundance, okay? That's the path that I'm seeing there. I do feel like with that ending that we've talked about, I do feel like there has been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster at times to get where you've got to, okay? Even that High Priestess, working with the High Priestess and, receiving that intuitive wisdom and working the other side of the veil even, it often comes when we're maybe even at an emotional low. It comes through the quieter times where we take ourselves away, where we have that quiet, where we listen, when we're listening to spirit, when we're listening to our guides, when we're listening to our higher self. and we're trying to find our inner light, find what does make us happy, what makes us smile. But there may have been these other emotions that maybe were more challenging at times, okay, before we got to this smiling, happy place. There were emotions that were less stable, that were maybe sad or confused or, even depression, something like that. And certainly, I might as well go there now, there's emotions of anxiety, okay? You do have that Nine of Swords sitting up there in the obstacles or blocks. So there may be this idea of anxiety that could still be a little bit of a block for you. Sorry, I shouldn't have taken that card away so soon. So this Nine of Swords, you can see the swords are on the wall there. She's not in danger from those swords, okay? She hasn't got one, up against her neck or against her body. They're safely secured on the wall. So sometimes with this Knight of Swords, it's asking us to consider whether the anxieties that we have around something are actually real or imagined. The other message with this particular card is that owl. And, if we hear the hooting of an owl at night, if we didn't know what it was, it would potentially be frightening as anything, But because we know that the owls are such beautiful, gentle, wise, creatures, we know to not be frightened of that haunting hoot that they have. So again, it's this idea of maybe we're building something up in our mind to be bigger than it is. So do take that how it resonates. So the only other card I really haven't touched on here is the Page of Wands, and this is in the position of a surprise or a gift or a strength for you this week. Look, this could just be, it could literally be some sort of surprise that comes for you this week. It could be something that does come in for you that offers maybe even a new start, but it offers an element of surprise and adventure and curiousness, but I see more that it's related to this Page of Pentacles that we talked about before. There is definitely this indication, and as I said, with this new beginnings, there is this indication of this new beginning. So the pages are this idea of a youthful energy, a curious energy, this energy that is exploratory, maybe there's a journey through the Egyptian pyramids here, there's something that has piqued your interest and you're like, oh, that's exciting. I want to pursue that or research that, or you might go and watch some YouTube videos on a particular subject, or you might listen to an Audible book or whatever it is. So there's this idea of this like look at the eyes in the little opossum's face, so curious and excited and, oh, what's this all about, and so I do feel like this new beginning for you has that sense of excitement and passion and wonder. Okay, Taurus, I think that's all we've got for you. I do just want to, I wasn't going to, but for some reason I was drawn to bring that card back up for you because that may well be a very necessary message that someone needs. So we can see all the coins there. We can see the notes. Those are Australian notes. So yeah, obviously there is good luck here. Even the goldfish representing this good luck and abundance. And so there's every indication that things are shifting for you financially. As I said, you've got those 3 strong Pentacles cards. So definitely a really good reading, definitely indicating new beginnings, less so endings, okay. All right, my darlings, as I said, I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my friends, bye-bye.